Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Monday, June 30th, 2025. It's day 33 of U.S. versus Sean Combs, including the possible verdict today. I mean, deliberations will begin. Whether the verdict is today, we don't know. Jury instruction will be read by the judge. It wasn't put into the docket, which is kind of unfortunate. And then deliberations will begin, and at any time. Now, I'm assuming that there'll be some notes, and we'll be obviously live tweeting that. The notes that come out. Often then there's a negotiation of how to answer an oral question, legal question. And sometimes they'll ask for testimony, and then they got to go and redact it. Hopefully they've done a lot of the groundwork for this, because they're facing a deadline, as, and we'll get to in a moment, as with the quote-unquote, and I'm putting it in quotation marks, big beautiful bill, there's a deadline. Now this deadline, whatever, July 4th is a holiday, so if the Diddy verdict jurors do not reach a verdict, they'll just have to be coming back on Monday. They could conceivably come in on Thursday, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll get that long. Let's transition. Actually, no, it's still yet more on the Diddy docket. We put up week 7, the book, closings to deliberations. It's actually the longest one so far because there were a lot of words last week. 2 long closings, and we covered them, and we also have some analysis and some other additional material. You'll find the book, Diddy on Trial, week 7, on Google Play for reasons that are explained in the book. Also, that we covered, I think on Friday or Saturday, one of the many civil cases here against Diddy. There's also one out in LA that we'll have more to say on anon. But this one is by Sarah Rivers. They're getting some summons against various people, close allies and people that could have been in this case but weren't. So check that one out. I think that's on Patreon. We have some of the summonses. Okay, now let's turn to the big beautiful bill, because we were live tweeting that over the weekend, because there was a lot of, Tom Tillis is the main protagonist in this one. He voted no on moving the bill forward. Switching, of course, was Ron Johnson of Wisconsin. That made all the difference, that for it going forward, whatever you think of it. J.D. Vance didn't have to vote, but J.D. Vance did negotiate with Lisa Murkowski, Rick Scott, Cynthia Loomis, previously on these airways, mostly in the context of crypto. Speaking of which, Kwon, we had reported not only the mention of the Genius Act, but that his filings in the Kwon case were due July 1, which is tomorrow. But on Friday, they both asked for an extension to July 15th. So we'll be covering that and then numerous other crypto cases. Now, we covered the United Nations, okay? On Friday, we reported the United Nations once again doubling down, saying that it's entirely immune for its role in October 7th. It's not that it wants to defend it. It's not that it wants to say it was just a few bad apples. They're saying even if we did October 7th, we're not responsible. That's a shameful position. And the man behind it all, Antonio Guterres, is not even in New York. He's in Spain, pontificating about how bad it is that people aren't paying for his luxury accommodations on Sutton Place. It's an absolute outrage. And we've applied to re-enter, and we will not cease until we are restored. We ordered a number of scoops over the weekend, corruption at UNESCO, corruption at WIPO, but this now is today's work. Diddy, to be continued.